Every inch of him screams power and strength, muscles rippling under his gorgeously tanned skin. Aside from his current wounds, only a few scattered scars mar its perfection. I'll just go get the first aid kit. I'll be right back. I stand, forcing my eyes away. I hurry into the bathroom, my chest heaving and my heart pounding. What is wrong with you, Sage? So what if he's devastatingly handsome? The man is injured. I scold myself. Besides, you're a wolfless nobody. He won't look twice at you once he's well. Don't forget that. Lecture complete, I grab the kit and rush back to his side. I make quick work of cleaning his wounds and redressing them. He watches me the entire time, his intense steel-gray eyes never leaving me and his firm, square jaw never shifting from its neutral expression. You're good at that. He deadpans, an observation not a compliment. I've had a lot of practice. I shrug. I tend to get hurt a lot, and no one is around to treat my wounds. I leave out the part about them not being willing to help even if they were nearby. Huh. He grunts and I clench my jaw. He could at least say thank you. So, would you mind telling me how you ended up inside our pack border? I was attacked by rogues. I managed to get away and was looking for a place to hide. He states flatly, again no emotion in his tone. I'll go as soon as I'm healed. I know you're taking a risk by having me here. Some of these injuries are serious. You'll need to be monitored for infection. I don't think you'll be going anywhere anytime soon. He stares at me for a moment but doesn't argue as I expect him to. For reasons I can't explain, the thought of this stranger I just met not being here makes me sad. Maybe it's because I sense a kindred spirit in him. I can't even sense his aura like other wolves. His wolf must be really weak, or maybe he doesn't have one just like me. I'm lost in my musing as I work, but as soon as I apply the last bandage, I look up to find him watching me intently. Are you done? He asks. Yes, for now. I reply. Good. Now tell me who hurt you. He demands. Alaric, she's covered in cuts and bruises. Who the fuck would do that to her? And why do I have this overwhelming need to find them and end them slowly and painfully? She's a tiny waif of a thing, thin and frail. Only the worst kind of bully would do that to someone like her. Tell me who hurt you, sweetling. I don't mean to growl, but I can't help it. I'm not a soft man. I'm used to commanding respect, not coddling little omegas. But she doesn't seem put off by it. In fact, she appears to ignore it completely. Who didn't? She shrugs like it's no big deal. Here, I brought you some food. It's not much, but you need to keep your strength up. She chatters away, unwrapping her little bundle and presenting it to me like a sacrificial offering. She doesn't seem affected at all by her injuries, though I can tell by looking at them that they must be painful. It's almost like she's accustomed to this kind of abuse, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I asked you a question, sweetling. I expect an answer. My tone is firm, brooking no argument, but I manage to keep my aura in check. I'm not used to being defied or ignored. She sighs, exasperated but resigned. The beta's daughter hates me. Well, everyone hates me, but she detests me more than the others. She makes it her mission in life to hurt me when no one is looking. And her friends are all too willing to join in on the fun. Today was just worse than usual. Now let me check the nasty bump on your head. That can wait. Tell me why you say everyone hates you. It's clear by her run-down little shanty and the lack of food in her pantry that she's not well cared for by the pack. It's inexcusable, and I want to know why. I don't have a wolf. She looks away when she answers, her face coloring with shame. I'm an embarrassment to them. I see. I keep my expression neutral, but inside I'm enraged. I knew the moment I met her she didn't have a wolf. Being wolfless is an anomaly, but it happens sometimes. There is nothing shameful about it. Any good alpha would care for all members of his pack equally. My wolf rumbles unhappily, pushing me to comfort her, but I don't want her to get attached. We haven't even exchanged names yet, and it's better that way. I can't stay here long. And the beta's daughter? What is her problem? I press for more information. Not out of concern for her, but because anything she reveals could be beneficial to my mission. At least that's what I tell myself. She doesn't like that the alpha's son, Cassius, is nice to me. She's decided he belongs to her and wants me to stay away from him. She thinks I'm trying to seduce him or something, which is ridiculous. She wrinkles her nose adorably. I can barely speak around him. I get all tongue-tied when he's around, hardly seductive behavior. And it's not like he'd seriously consider someone like me anyway. I mumble. You don't seem to have a problem talking to me. You're easy to talk to and a good listener. She rattles on, not missing a beat. Anyway, Daphne is as psychotic as they come, and unfortunately, I'm in her line of fire. Maybe it would be prudent to steer clear of the alpha son if that's a trigger for her. I suggest the obvious, but this little spitfire isn't having it. Absolutely not. He's the only person in this pack that's ever been kind to me, and I won't repay him by avoiding him to save my own skin. She snaps. Besides, spending time with him, however short it may be, is the highlight of my day. And he's very nice to look at. I have to hold back the snarl, threatening to escape at her words. Why should it bother me if she has no sense of self-preservation, wasting her time on a man like Cassius Sloane? From what I know of the man, he's no good for her, but it's not my place to tell her so. Oh, guess what? She exclaims without waiting for an actual guess. Tomorrow is the big contest to determine who the new Chief Omega for the Packhouse will be. I'm going to compete. If I'm chosen, I'd get to work inside every day instead of out in the fields in the sweltering heat. But the best part is I would be working closely with Cassius every day to make sure everything is to his liking. We'd be spending lots of time together, choosing menus for pack dinners and going over his schedule, making sure he has everything he needs for meetings and such. It would be a dream come true for me. This time a growl does slip free. For some reason, the thought of her spending time with that man annoys the shit out of me. I really need these wounds to heal soon so I can be on my way before this little Omega really gets under my skin. She flinches slightly at the sound and I feel guilty for scaring her. I'm sorry. I won't hurt you, little one. I know. I'm not scared of you. You're my friend, she says confidently, offering me a radiant smile. She helps me lean forward and cleans the wounds on my back, her touch patient and gentle. I've noticed she hums while she works and the sound soothes me as I breathe through the pain. But something about what she said is nagging at me. I'm happy to be your friend, sweetling, but you shouldn't trust so easily. You don't know me that well. If I were someone else, you could have been in real danger. I would think your pack has taught you that lesson well. And if I'd let them break me, if I closed myself off, suspicious of everyone instead of choosing to look for the best in people, you wouldn't be alive today. She pushes back, her lips turning up in a challenging smirk. As much as I love a good challenge, I let the comment go. I have a job to do and bantering with a pint-sized Omega is not part of the plan. I need to focus my energy on healing so I can move on. But a tiny ounce of guilt pricks at me when I see her face fall at my obvious dismissal. Why do I get the feeling this tiny little wolfless Omega is going to be the death of me? Sage, there's a spring in my step as I stride toward the pack house. It's selection day for Chief Omega, and I plan to slide my name onto the list before sign-ups close this morning. I know I can win. Cassius will see my worth, I'm sure of it. I hustle into the kitchen, dropping my bag and strapping my apron on. The room is empty, but I peek over my shoulder, toward the door just to be sure no one's watching. After scribbling my name on the list of contestants quickly, I'm just shoving the pen back in my pocket when Daphne's shrill screech has me jumping out of my skin. What do you think you're doing? She demands. Nothing. Just getting ready for work. I glance toward the clock to double-check the time, verifying I'm still early. Well, you're not needed here. Find something to do out back where you won't be in the way. I practically skip out of the kitchen on my way to the backyard. I like working in the garden. It's beautiful and peaceful out there. But it doesn't take long for me to realize I've been set up. Trouble is waiting for me right outside the back door. Where are you going, you filthy wolfless whore? One of Daphne's friends pokes me in the chest, that while her gaggle of accomplices snigger behind her. I try to sidestep her, but she mirrors me, blocking my path. Did you actually think we'd let a waste of space like you participate in the Chief Omega contest? What a joke. As if a worthless piece of shit like you could be chief of anything. She shoves my shoulder hard, making me stumble. Before I can catch my balance, she cocks her arm back and punches me in the nose. I hear a sickening crunch and my head spins from the impact, blood pouring from my nostrils and running down my chin. I fall backward, losing my balance and smacking my head on the concrete. Before my vision clears, Another blow lands in my gut, knocking the air from my lungs. They take turns kicking me over and over again. One of their feet connects with my ribs, and I hear it crack at the same moment. A white-hot stabbing pain sears through me. Dark spots dance before my eyes, consciousness quickly slipping away as I struggle to suck in enough oxygen. Their voices become muffled as my hearing tunnels out until there's nothing but blissfully silent darkness. "Don't touch me," I scream,